Good morning, guys. Good Derby Day. I see that Sarah's over there trying to confess her sins. I'm not going to spend long on here because it is Derby Day. But Sarah, you're leaving out a few things. And I'm not sure what you meant about True Helper. I really have no idea what you're talking about. I've never looked True Helper up. I still don't know his real name, and he's actually called me before. But Sarah, if you're going to confess your sins, you need to confess them all. And just because you start crying doesn't mean that it makes it any better. Okay. Am I perfect? Absolutely not. But you're never going to find the shit on me that I have on you. So you really want to play this game? Do you really want to play this game, Sarah? Let's go back. Let's look at Sarah's track record. Okay. This is what Sarah does. Sarah was with that side over there. She left them to go to Laura. And what does she do? She starts crying and confesses all of her sins. Then she left Laura to come to me. And what does she do? She starts crying and confesses all of her sins. Uh, so let's get down to the nuts and bolts of things, okay, Sarah? Are you going to mention? Oh, now they're saying that Tawanda looked up True Helper. Tawanda and True Helper are friends. Tawanda and True Helper are friends. So you're lying. Thank you, Irish gal. So, see, now, okay, I'm a little bit scrambled right now because I wasn't prepared for this morning. Uh, I'm gonna have to contact True. I'm gonna have to contact Tawanda. Um, she's probably not awake yet. Hold on, guys. I haven't seen Sarah show any proof yet. None. And remember, she has the same chats as we do. Of course, it makes no sense. But see, all Sarah does is get on her panel every day and cry. Do you want me to read our last messages, Sarah, since you're coming clean about everything? Is that what you want? See, she thinks if she just cries, tears of a clown. I don't even know why Steph is up there. I don't have no idea why Steph has got her nose in this business, but that's what Steph does. So Sarah says that her and her husband went out of their way. Uh, Sarah and her husband went out of her way to help my son, and I didn't accept it. I didn't accept it. Well, obviously, Sarah, you know shit about addiction because it wasn't up to me to accept. It wasn't up to me to accept. Tawanda didn't look up True Helper. Tawanda looked up the fake name that Smokey P sent her. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, she's crying for herself. And I can show you a message where she just sent me the other day, since she wants to get personal, saying, um, that she wasn't in her right mind and that things are going on in her life. Guess what, Sarah? Things are going on in everybody's life. And let me tell you something, Wendy, the one who sat next to a scammer and admitted in a call that you knew something, because when the question was asked, do we get to keep the money that we made off Tiffany Marie? You said yes before Diane did. So let's everybody huddle around Sarah because she's crying. So going real life is okay as long as you cry. That's what she does, Brian. She apologizes, then she hooks up with someone else, and then things go wrong there. And then she apologizes and she hooks up with somebody else. Anybody want to come on panel? Because she's saying that I'm the one that had a problem with Tiffany Marie, that it was me, never her. That she never had a problem with Tiffany Marie, that it was me, that it had nothing to do with Diane. How many people in here did Sarah block because of Diane? And Sarah, please put up the proof that shows that I wasn't sitting on the fence and biting my tongue until. Well, Kendra, it's okay if you cry. It's okay to go real life if you cry. But she wants to sit up there and say, I didn't accept her help. Yeah, blaming everybody for what she did. I didn't accept her help. Well, she knows nothing about addiction then, because it wasn't up to me to accept her help. My son didn't accept her help. Why don't we call it like it is? The woman is unstable and vindictive. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. She is. They think and let me tell you something, Sarah. I took the rap for you doing that, for you contacting Trisha's husband. Trisha fucking lost her shit on me and Tawanda. And we took the rap for it. Minnie, is that you?
Yeah.
So when I say I took the rap, you can ask Trisha, or you can go back and listen to Trisha's lives. Because Trisha thought it was me and Tawanda. And now you want to talk about money? You want to talk about money? You want to bring money up? How many times did we help you, bitch?
It doesn't make, I can't even, I know I just woke up because you all started early this morning.
No, Sarah started early morning.
Yeah, no, I know. But you all like True Helper, right?
Yeah.
Am I not remembering this right? I mean, so I don't understand why Tawanda would look him up and Pixie would put his
She didn't
information
look him
in
up.
chats or
Smokey
so,
P sent Tawanda a bogus name because, they were running around lying about True Helper.
right.
Which we'll get to that in a minute because Sweet Crazy is over there comforting Sarah. But Sweet Crazy lied to me the other night on a panel. Don't make me prove it. Because you fell in love with True Helper. That's not his problem. That's your problem. You, Sweet Crazy, fell in love with True Helper. That's not his problem. You were the one setting in Discord, telling everybody that you were in love with him.
Stewie. Well, why did she make this live this morning and do this? What happened?
It's just time for her to come clean and confess her sins.
So you didn't talk about her. It seemed to me because I saw that she was live. I got it in there kind of late, and then Steph got up there and I just left because I mean.
No, I did a live a couple weeks back or whatever.
Right.
And I said, I begged Steph to quit putting, to quit going at people because people were going to get hurt. And they seem to think this is what I was talking about, but that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about the fact that discords are going to get dropped if they don't stop. She is an actress. She cries every single time she goes on panel. Every time she goes on panel, she's crying.
You know, I just don't. I don't understand how you could just love somebody at the moment so much, and like everything awful that they've done in the past doesn't matter.
Do you want to know my last comment to Sarah
Yeah.
before she decided to do this shit? Because I know she's going through a hard time.
None of this even like, oh my God, Sarah. I just wish Sarah would focus on Sarah right now.
Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Hey, Gingerlock's mom.
Truth, thanks for asking me, allowing me to come up. Here's the question I just want to ask. What has True Helper done to this community to enrage everybody so much?
Nothing.
Who does True Helper constantly go after and just make a mockery of?
Nobody.
Nobody.
So then why is there any problems with True Helper?
I have no idea, Gingerlock's mom.
Because he got shot.
Oh, all right. So
nobody believes that.
Whatever. And if you don't want to believe it, you don't have to believe it. But the fact of the matter is, he's never done anything to anybody in this community, except from what I've seen, try to help people, really help people, not like throw them under the bus and, pry into the real life. That's what I've noticed from True Helper.
Well, that's what I went in Sarah's. Everybody kept asking about True Helper. Who looked up True Helper? I'm like, and I didn't really understand that part because I didn't understand. Well, that guy hasn't even been around. He's in Whiskey's chat sometimes. I never even see him anymore.
And he's been around in my chats too. He still comes around and he says hi to me.
What? You go live?
Me? Yeah, I do all the time.
What?
Yes.
Oh my God.
They're not going to tarnish the fact that Tawanda and True Helper are friends. It's not going to happen.
But
and that's just this. That's all I really wanted to say to you guys. This guy has been nothing but a good person in this community. He's tried to help people. He comes on here. He kind of shoots out a pretty good amount of wisdom, if you ask me. I just don't understand why everybody's getting so bent out of shape over True Helper. I really don't.
I mean, I could be wrong, but that's all I got from it because I never got into that because I didn't care if he was shot one time or 17 times. I mean, the guy was here, he's alive, and he was trying to recover. So he knows what he said. So that's all I needed to know.
I'm going to be straight up honest with you. Was I slightly suspicious in the beginning? Yep. But what has this guy done? Really? Yeah. Nothing. He's not taking money from charities. He's not putting charities down. He's not blaming this community for being a bunch of assholes. He's man hasn't done anything.
People.
But
that's why Sarah blocked all of us. That's why Sarah ran to the other side. It's because we wouldn't support Diane.
Well,
how'd that work out for you, Sarah?
Most of us don't support Diane.
How'd that work out for you, Sarah? I don't get how people say they don't support Diane, but they're in her chat. I don't get that part.
Guys, just freaking leave True Helper out of it. He isn't bothering anybody. He hasn't been around. Just let it go. That's all. Let it go.
But Pixie and Tawanda were two of his biggest cheerleaders. Why would they look him up and then put his information out in chats or whatever?
And Tawanda adores True Helper, and I know that. And Tawanda would never do
because Sarah's
like
lying.
And the fact of the matter is, Tracy's been around for a while. Nene, you've been around for a while. I've been around for a while. We kind of figured out what each other is like.
Right.
And that is not Tawanda.
No, it's really not.
It's not Tawanda. Tawanda is a good-hearted person. To the point of me, she's such a good-hearted person that there's so much miserableness and anger and people just going after each other. And you know what? That's not going to allow Tawanda to change her. And I have to say, I admire her for it because I don't know if I can say the same thing. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I was laughing at
Stephanie Brown says, I
comment.
could never imagine going live while my used to be friend is crying. To speak terrible about them. She cries every time she goes live.
But it doesn't make sense.
I didn't even see it. I'm not subscribed, so I wouldn't even know. I just when I heard you guys talking about True Helper and stuff like that, I don't understand why people keep going after him because he doesn't do anything to anybody at all. So people just need to just leave him alone. He doesn't talk poorly about people. He may talk poorly about things that are going on in the world. But
Dova.
Hi, Dova. I'm going to jump off, guys. I just wanted to say hi, but just leave True Helper out of it. That's all.
You know what? Okay, Genderlock, thanks for coming up.
Thanks, Patricia. Thanks, Nene.
Bye, Genderlock.
Bye, Genderlock.
When she notified Trisha Not Trisha's husband via Facebook and sent him clips, I took the rap for that. Trisha blamed me for that. I didn't throw Sarah under the bus and say, no, Sarah did that.
I thought they sent him a link to her channel.
So Tracy, can I just like intercept here really quick? Why does Sarah think that everybody's like conspiring against her? Firstly, maybe I'm missing something. I don't know.
I don't know. I think she's paranoid. I think she's paranoid.
Wait a minute, hold on, because she said that yesterday something happened. What was that happened? She said, what started this for her to go live all upset this morning?
I know, she said
something happened yesterday.
She said we've all been trolling her. Nobody's been trolling her. I mean, I haven't been trolling her. Remy, you're going to have to hold on for a minute.
All right, because I get the impression that she thinks that we're doing something to her or that we're out to get her.
I would never do anything to Sarah. Never. Even if she did something horrible to me.
Listen, if I wanted to retaliate against Sarah, I would have when she put the private voice chat that we had. Like, when she put that out, I could have easily gone into that group and like scoured it for all kinds of shit, but I didn't. I just like let it go. And you know what I did? I reported the channels that were putting it out through YouTube and actually got it taken down. So that's like how you handle shit. You go through the right process and you report it, and you don't need to fire back and you don't need to cause more drama. I have enough drama on here. And you know what? We all do. And we all have real lives. And she's obviously dealing with something that's very significant. I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to push it back out on her because I know that she's dealing with something. Like, obviously, it's clear to see. Do I want to push her over the edge? No. I would never want to hurt someone who is going through something. Like, she's being vocal about relapsing and, you know, she's battling, you know, her demons. And I think that, I mean, I'm not perfect, but I'm not as shit of a person where I'm going to be like, you know what? I don't give a fuck that she did this because she was fucked up on Xanax. I'm going to put this shit out anyways. I don't want to do that. Like, I wouldn't do that to anybody. And she pissed me off, you know what I mean? But like, who's doing anything to hurt her? Because I sure haven't. She keeps saying all this weird stuff, like, nothing bad went on in our chats. Like, did we talk shit? Yeah. But, and I'm going to be honest, the bulk of what was being done by Sarah. I'm just going to say it. Like, I'm not going to lie. It wasn't Tracy that was, I mean, to be honest with you, Tracy's a woman of very few words. She's not a big talker. She doesn't, I don't know. But whatever. I'm just rambling, but what I'm trying to say is nobody's trying to come after Sarah. No one's trying to do anything to her. I haven't even gone back to those chats to look at anything. But I mean,
could you imagine battling your demons here, like in the middle of YouTube? I mean,
no. I think it's the worst place in the world for anybody
To
who
be.
has, because I know what it does to me.
She just told me a
sometimes.
few days ago she was leaving the platform. I told her to take care, that I wanted nothing bad to happen to her.
No,
Right.
but like, I just,
Okay, so
I really worry about her. I do. I'm not gonna lie.
So Tracy, you made sure to like verbalize to her that you wished her well and everything's fine. So I just went in there a little while ago and told her I'm not doing anything to her. And who else? Galway. Galway's not doing anything to her. Pixie's not doing anything to her. Why is everyone talking shit on Pixie? What did Pixie do?
She said some troll came in there. I forgot the name of the account, but it said that Pixie was running around putting True Helpers information in chats, something like that.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all because Pixie cared a lot, and
Yeah.
I don't want to I don't know, maybe I shouldn't talk too much, but Pixie felt a very certain way about True Helper. I don't believe that for a second that she would put his information in chats because she adored that guy. Like
True.
literally adored him. She defended him. And sorry, Pixie, I don't know. I'm just trying to bring some clarity here because every time anybody talks shit on True Helper, she was always in the chat like, he's a good man. He would never, you know what I mean? Like, she was always so hell-bent on wanting to help with the True Helper situation. Do you know what I mean? So why would she go, no, I don't believe that. But you know what? Who's saying that she did that?
It was a troll account. I forgot the name of the troll.
But who's saying that Pixie's the troll?
No, a troll account is saying that Pixie did this. I don't know who the troll account.
Troll account is saying that Pixie
Right.
did? Okay.
Right.
Who brought attention to it? Did anybody talk about it at all?
On their live? And then somebody was like, "Oh, damn, no way,
no
troll."
Serendipity was just over there saying, "Be careful, Pixie. When the truth turns on you, she'll drop all your secrets because you do all of her dirty work." Pixie doesn't do shit for me.
What dirty work do you need done for you?
I don't know, because she's not showed any proof, Tiffany.
Makes no sense. I think that Sarah's dealing with something that's really severe, and I'm personally not going to try to hurt Sarah. I know you guys aren't.
I have no desire to hurt Sarah.
Right.
Never.
That's
Never
what I mean. So I don't know. I think we've all been really patient with her throughout this. Maybe she'll feel a little better after she hears that no one's doing anything to hurt her, but I don't.
No, she won't, because she has a whole chat over there.
Right,
that's
influencers.
booming her up. But if she's going to confess all of her sins, she needs to confess them all, not just part of them.
She said after you guys left Laura, you all grouped together. And it did the same shit to Laura and everybody else who supported Laura. What is she talking about?
Did the same thing to Laura. What does she mean by that?
I don't know. See, none of it's kind of even clear.
Sarah she was always doing the most. So what is she talking about? Is what I mean.
I don't know. She literally sat over there and said, "I hated Laura more than she did." Really? Because Sarah made a video about Laura every single freaking day and still does.
Wow.
There's someone lying about a phone call yesterday.
I wonder if Sarah also admitted to taking screenshots out of Jenny Jen Jen's.
Right. Tracy, you know what? It's not... Okay, listen. This is the way it goes. We've all seen it before. It doesn't matter what... Say you were going to elaborate on that. It doesn't matter what she did. They're going to support her anyhow because she's in a vulnerable state and they know she's upset and she's lashing out at you. And you, in my opinion, were the closest thing to her on here. So you've got a situation where she's fallen off the wagon and you and her fell out. with the help of all the influencers over there, I went into her chat and like they kept blocking me, timing me out nonstop. Like you can't get a word in. And the people around her, and this is just my opinion from where I stand, the people around her are gassing her up and they are influencing her. So even if she wanted to take everything into consideration, think about it, she's being influenced by people. And that's a huge factor here with everything that goes on. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
But it's not fair, Tiffany. She goes around telling everybody all this shit, and then come to find out, none of it's true. She still hasn't proved that Brian sent an email to her home. So she can just get up there and make people believe that Brian went real life on her.
When is she saying that Brian went real life on her?
By sending an email to her home.
Oh.
I don't know if he did or not.
He sent an email to her home? What does that mean?
I don't even know what that means. How do you send an email to someone's home?
What does that even mean?
Where am I right now?
What the fuck?
Where am I?
I don't know, Tracy. I don't even know what that means.
Oh, Brian said I never sent mail to her house.
Oh, mail, not email. Mail. Brian, did you send Sarah something in the mail? A letter or something? Did you ever stick anything in her mailbox when you were riding by on your bike? I'm killing.
What do you mean? Okay, what screenshot?
You guys, it's too early for that.
It is. It really is.
And I'm not wasting all day on it because it's Derby day. I'm going to clean my kitchen, and then I'm going to try to find something to wear, and then I'm going to go and bet races.
Good for you.
Oh, that's fun, Tracy. That'll get your mind off things. Good for you. Have fun. You know what? I love betting on horses, but I can only do it virtually, which sucks. I've never, I used to do it at the casino. They had the, what do you call it? It's on the tip of my tongue. What's that called when you bet on the horses? Oh my God.
You bet on the horses.
It's called something though. There was like, never mind. Go ahead. I'm not going to talk about horses.
She said that Sarah took screenshots out of Jen's Discord.
I don't know anything about that.
I just don't understand why. All I can think of right now is Tawanda and how hard I can show you text messages between me and Tawanda how she was so upset about the True Helper situation. So why would she look them up and give the information to Pixie and Pixie run around and put it in chat rooms or whatever? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Pixie wouldn't do that to True Helper. Yeah, she wouldn't. And
but why?
I can say
why would
like
they do that if they believed in him? I don't understand.
Because she knows by going at True Helper, she's going to have people team up with her. But see, I can prove that Sweet Crazy and all of them are lying about True Helper.
I mean, this was like 2 years ago.
Okay, what does she want? Like, what's the end result that she's seeking? What is the actual?
I think she wants to be left alone. I think maybe somebody's trolling
who's bothering her. Okay,
I don't know.
Trolling her.
I don't know.
Angel says she apologized for stuff being put out on me. Do you know what that was? I've been doxxed in the ass all over YouTube, so kind of over it, but would like to know. Science Girl, I have no idea what she's talking about.
Well, I sure would like to know who doxed me.
No, it's called something else, Sergeant Blackrock. It's called something else, and I can't think of it. I'm trying to remember what it's called when you bet on the horses at the casino. I forget what they call it.
Sportsbook?
No. Racebook. Is it Racebook? I think it's Racebook.
It really is off-track betting, though. If you're not on the track, then it's off-track betting.
I don't know if they still have it. I haven't been there because of COVID, but it's been a long time.
Except I know who was doxing me because this person sat on a phone call with 2 other people.
I agree, Angela.
Debating whether it should be my niece or my dead dad. So if that person wants to come forward and apologize to me, I'll drop it. But anyway,
sorry, Minnie.
it's fine. It's fine because it doesn't matter.
No, it's not fine.
It doesn't matter because you know it's who it is. Who did it? It's not gonna matter because this person
That's how
gets a
I'm.
pass.
That's where I'm at, Nenny. I'm to the point that none of this matters. Go do your thing, Sarah. Go
why does this
do
keep
what
coming up though? Like, why does this keep coming up?
Because every time it
can't
comes
get-
up, a little more is dropped, right? Well,
yeah.
this happened. Well, and then you bring up like this, like True Helper, and now look, now we're all back to talking about True Helper again. You drop a little bit every time, and it gets all blown up again. And I don't think Sarah's doing that on purpose at all. That's not what I'm saying. I just, it was 2 years ago. I mean, or a year and a half ago at this point. I mean, I don't know. I mean, some of the stuff that Sarah was talking about. I mean, so what? So what at the end of the day?
So
even if Tawanda did that, so what? I mean, like, what do we? What's gonna happen?
Sarah was saying that she's coming clean about things that she's done or whatever. I guess she did call Trish's husband or something. I don't know. And she wanted to come clean about that. She wanted to get everything off of her chest so no one has anything to hold over her head, basically, is what I was taking away from what she was saying.
Oh.
But then,
yeah, because I did a live stream a week or so ago, and I wasn't even referring to Sarah when I did the stream, asking Steph because discords and shit were going to get dropped.
Yeah. Well, that's because you were dealing with her putting stuff out from chats and shit.
And I don't care that everybody's pissed off about what I said about Eric. Eric is not a nice guy.
I don't even know Eric, and he talks about me like he's got so much hate for me. It's almost creepy. It's weird.
It really is.
I don't know him. I don't know anything about him. Had that one run-in, commented on it, never thought about the guy again, and he's just like talking shit nonstop. Like,
I didn't understand that. I don't know why he goes on and on about you, and he like hates you.
Whatever. Hate me all you want. I don't even think about that guy.
Listen, there's a problem when somebody goes live. Anybody, I don't care who you are, for 7 hours, 8 hours, and it's about this, and you're ragging on one person. That is bullying. That is terrible. What are we doing? We're gonna go live for 7 hours. 7. What you got? You mean the fuck? That's not right.
Monkey Mar is still lying about what she did.
Yeah, well. Monkey Mar, I kind of remember you were in a bunch of shit back in the day, so I don't know if I would be in chats laughing your ass off. Just saying.
I don't know. Like I said, nothing's going to change other than the fact I have no desire to hurt Sarah. I'm not trolling Sarah. I don't know who's trolling Sarah. But she wants to get up there and she wants to talk about money and my son and
I don't get the whole. I don't like. This stuff is so confusing because it does. I mean, I was there for it. I was there for it. I was there. Not people that jump up on panels weren't there for it. Sit down. I don't know if anybody understood that, but
I'm here. Sorry, I'm just I'm in the kitchen and I have my little guy.
Oh, so they're saying what you did 2 years ago doesn't define you. So Tiffany, shouldn't they lay off you? Shouldn't they lay off
They'll
Mandy
never
Bell?
lay off me.
Shouldn't they lay off Laura? Shouldn't they lay off Marissa?
I'm so
for anything
over it.
that happened 2 years ago?
I don't even pay attention anymore, Tracy. Honestly, I don't even pay attention to what they say about 2 years ago, a year ago, 6 months ago, whatever. It's done. Everything I've done publicly. I've been honest, whatever. I mean, they want to harp on shit from 2 years ago. Fine. I'm not even paying attention. I'm so beyond that at this point. Like, there's so much else that's happened. I don't have time. I don't have time for it. I really don't.
I just don't understand how there could be all this outrage for some stuff, but like somebody literally legit scams the whole community. And, you know, it's just like, well, we're sick of hearing about it. I'm kind of sick of
You
hearing
know
about
what?
it too, but
We're all sick of it. I don't even want to hear about it anymore, but it's a serious situation.
Right.
And it's diminished over and over and over again. And I feel like a lot of people try to deflect from that. And then you have people who were like very closely involved in that situation who are running around talking shit, you know, trying to call shots. And I'm like, what is going on here? This is the most bizarre set of circumstances I've ever seen on YouTube in this community. What happened with St. Jude. And then you've got, you know what I think? I think Sarah knows she ended up on the shit end. And she is probably bugging her out a little bit. Because at a certain point,
Pixie.
you do realize that you're on the wrong side of the tracks. So, Sarah, relax. No one's coming after you. All right. I think Sarah's a little, and I'm not saying this to be ugly, I think she's just lost right now. And maybe she needs some time to come up for air. I don't know. But I can't imagine that this place is conducive to her well being.
Sarah.
Pixie says, I'm sitting here writing out my dirty deeds list, and sharing True Helpers information in a chat is not on my list. I do hope others have taken the time to write and review their own list. I totally agree with you.
No, Pixie like adored that guy. Still, like everything is like whenever he comes up, she's always got nice things to say about him. I've never heard her say one single word negative about True Helper. It's always like she adores the guy.
Yeah.
Why would she do that to him?
No, it was Laura that did the eye comparison and didn't even realize she was looking at the wrong person.
Sometimes you just need to hear that no one's doing anything. No one's planning on outing you for anything. Listen, if we wanted to really out Sarah for things, I could have done that like 2 months ago.
Well,
And
I have
didn't.
nothing to out Sarah on. And I mean, I shouldn't say my name or anything, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if somebody is trolling Sarah. They need to stop, because the girl is trying to get better, and we need to let her do that.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree with you. That's first and foremost. Her well-being is number one. And I wouldn't even want to fuck with Sarah because of the situation that she's in.
No.
You know what I mean? Like,
No.
it's just, it wouldn't feel right to me, like knowing, and I'm not saying like that it gives her a slap on the wrist, because Tracy, like, I know that you feel a little annoyed at the moment, but like, you also in your real life, you've witnessed what she's going through firsthand through a mother's eyes, right? So you also know and take into consideration what she's going through, but you're also going to err on the side of, well, this isn't an excuse. And I agree, it's not an excuse what she's been doing. But maybe we can just clear the record and say, okay, from here on out, just cut the bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, no one's doing anything to you.
Right.
As far as I'm concerned, I want no harm to come to Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
I have been the mother of an addict for 17 years.
Right. That's what I mean.
And I know I know the struggles. But it was not me that didn't accept Sarah's help. It was my son. And Sarah should know that.
But honey, I think she does. I just think I feel like almost like she's in like a tornado kind of type thing.
I
like
do
she's
too.
Just tumbling around and like.
But I am going to wrap this up because it is Derby Day. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm done with Sarah. Sarah, go do your thing. Get healthy, spiritually, emotionally, whatever. Go do your thing.
I agree.
You know, I hope things get better for you. I'll change my title because I was pissed off when I put it out there. I'll change my title. I do pray for Sarah. I pray for everybody out there struggling.
If everybody
So,
who prays can pray for Sarah, because I feel like she needs it, you know, like,
yeah, maybe some guidance, like pray for guidance for
Yeah.
her and for her to bounce back from what she's going through.
I'm so worried about her.
Yeah, she doesn't sound good. But all right, Tracy.
All right, Trace, have a good day at
all
the
right. Thanks,
racers or whatever they
Stephanie.
say.
Bye.
All
I'll
right.
talk to
Bye,
you guys
Nenny.
later.
Bye, girls. Bye, chat.
Hey, brown eye girl. So, like I said, Sarah, if you're out there listening or you watch this, ain't nobody over here trolling you. Ain't nobody over here trying to hurt you. You fessing up to your shit. Good for you. Is there shit I don't believe you're ever going to fess up to? Yeah, I do. But you know what? That's on you. That's on you. So, with that, I wish everybody a great Derby day, and I've got some things to get done. So, I will change my title and take Sarah's name out of it. I love you all, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys.